Welcome to 843 TV. I'm your host, Carrie Manning from Heritage Dental Spa and Salon.
And I'm your host, Lisa Richardson with South Coastal FCA.
And today we are at the beautiful clubhouse here in Hampton Hall, and we're here with the guys from the Greenery. Our first guest is Mr. Lee Edwards. He is the CEO.
Jim Van Dyke joins us next. He's the branch manager with the Hilton Head Commercial Division.
And we also have Mr. Miles Graves. He is also the branch manager. So make sure that you join us for more 843 TV,
where communities come to speak.
.843 TV, where Bluffton comes to speak.
Where Spring Island comes to speak.
Where Hilton Head Island comes to speak.
Where Beaufort comes to speak.
.843 TV,
where communities come to speak.
Welcome to 843 TV. We're here with the Greenery, and our first guest is Mr. Lee. So share a brief overview of how the Greenery got started.
Well, back in the early 70s, my parents moved to Hilton Head looking for a new lifestyle and a different place to live and raise kids. And they were looking for a business to start, and lo and behold, there was a very small landscape company for sale. They had no history in landscaping at all, but they took the plunge, bought this company with about 6 employees and 2 pickup trucks, and they grew it and worked with the folks that were developing Hilton Head, and slowly over time built the company up, hired some really good people, and now we've got offices all up and down the coast in South Carolina and Georgia, and we've got a little over 500 employees now, so it's been a neat ride.
Grown a little bit.
Yeah, that's such a neat story that you have. They had a vision, they had perseverance and determination, and they saw it through to get you where you are today. So that's a great story. Jim, you're new. You're part of the team. Been there a long time. Tell us about your role.
Yeah, I've been with the company for about 19 years, and I'm currently the branch manager for our Hilton Head Island Commercial Division. And like all of our branch managers, I try and provide the leadership and the guidance for our account managers to interact and work with not only our clients and the property managers out there, but also make sure on a day-to-day basis that all of our staff and the employee owners that are there are doing everything they can to provide great landscape services for our clients.
Sure. And your role is key because in a sense you're developing those key relationships with
Absolutely.
Staff, with community members, with the community, and that is what it's all about. It's great.
And Miles, what's your role in the company?
Like Jim, I'm also a branch manager. I oversee the operations in what's between the bridges, really. So Bluffton, Oakady, Hardyville, and we also have a separate branch in Sun City that I oversee. And my role is Jim's. What he said about leadership was true. We're kind of the conductor with the orchestra. We're not really doing any of the work. We're just making sure it sounds really
making
pretty.
Making sure the work is done correctly. That's
Sound and
a very important part.
So it's planning long term, making sure everything's on schedule, and supporting the guys that are doing the work in the field.
Lee, let's get back to you. Share about your purpose statement. There's a specific mission and vision and the why. Tell us all about that.
Well, that's something that we're really big on here. It's one thing to know what you're doing, and our mission statement is to be the best landscape company in the markets we serve. So we're always striving to be the best. We always want to do a great job, and that's what we do. And we want our people to know why we do it. And so our mission statement is enhancing people's lives through beautiful landscaping. And what I mean by that is when a homeowner comes home at the end of the day and he's had a tough day at work and he rolls in the driveway and the first thing he sees is this beautiful landscaping, and he says, "Oh, the Greenery's been here today," and it brings a good feeling over.
Yeah,
and more,
lifts your spirits. And,
yeah. Or a family's been crammed in a minivan driving all the way down from Ohio or New Jersey or wherever they are to check into their beachfront house or their hotel, and the first thing they see is that beautiful lush landscaping. And like you said, it relaxes them, it You know, they say, oh, I mean, they've just got a great feeling. Makes them happy. And so what we say is we want to make people happy. That's how we enhance their lives, by providing beautiful landscaping and great service. And it's not just for our clients. We want to enhance our employees' lives too. We're a growing company. We want to provide satisfying, rewarding careers for our employees. That's a real key for us. And also part of what we do, you know, and one of the things we talk about a lot is we're a service business that just happens to do landscaping. We want to provide great service, and we want to do great landscaping. You know, not only are we out there cutting the lawns and planting the flowers and trimming the shrubs, we're part of that experience. When somebody's at their hotel or in their yard at their house, we want to smile at them and wave and say good morning and how are you doing? And you know, we really are part of the experience. We want them to enjoy that. You know, not just the beautiful look of their landscape, but we're part of the community.
And you mentioned service with Landscape Next. I think that's so important because you could have great landscaping, but if your service isn't top notch, then in the long run, you're not going to be able to sustain yourself. And clearly you've done a great job doing that, so that's wonderful. And also, our area is so unique because you do have so many wonderful communities, and it's so neat to see the entrances are beautiful, and you maintain part of the key to our areas.
Well, you know, part of that service, a lot of our guys, when they work in a community, they take pride in that community.
Sure.
And when we get together as a company, sometimes those guys will brag to the other guys in the company. Yeah, I work over at
competition.
Yeah, I work at Hampton Hall, or I work in Sea Pines, or I work in Palmetto Bluff, and they're proud of that. And they say, oh, our property looks better than yours. And,
Sure.
And
fun stuff.
those guys, they really take a lot of pride in that.
Well, and they should, because people, when new people move here, they're like, you know, that community that always has such pretty flowers, and that's how they'll describe it. It is, some people might not realize that, but it is a huge part of the Lowcountry.
I think so. It really is important for everybody to take pride in that. And we as a company do, but I mean, I think all of our employees do.
It's a huge job because down here in the Lowcountry, we green all the time,
Yeah.
all year long.
Well, we've got a whole lot more to share about the greenery, so stay right here. We'll be back with more 843 TV.